Back in the attic again. You can still faintly detect a burnt stench. That's what I'm interested in. Rosa says, walking up to the mirror. For a while, she runs her fingers across it and tries rubbing it, but then she comes straight back to me. Guess I got my hopes up for nothing. Thought that mirror was a sacred object. What's that? Think of it as a special item that holds hidden spiritual powers. I collect such objects. That was actually why I had my eye on the Midoku residence in the first place, but... So that's why I asked Bond to investigate Midoku. Yeah, pretty much. I'd heard the Midoku family had something like that, and it fits since they're such an old family. Sadly, that mirror is just an antique. Looks like it used to have spiritual power, but for some reason it's lost it now. Guess that there was no point in dragging you out here to carry it. You brought me here just to be your delivery boy? That's not the only reason I brought you here. I want to ask you something. How do I look to you? What kind of question is that? Come on, be honest. Short and sexy. Is that so? I'm honored to be by the compliment. Well then, I have my answer. Let's get going. Was there a point to that question? Yes, it was very important. To me, at least. Anyway, we're done with this moldy place. Let's get out of here, Kijima. Shine the flashlight down at her feet as we make our way to the ladder. Blood stain on the floor emerges from the darkness as the light catches it. What an achingly beautiful shade of scarlet. By the time we reached the station, the last train had already left. I got no other choice, so I get a taxi to take me back home. Of course, I have Rosa to cover the fare. When I close the front door, I feel all the energy drain out of me, and I let out a big sigh. This long day's finally over. Let's go to bed. Yep. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Those tortures that took place at the Midoku residence. The 4 murdered girls, plus the killer himself, Yakumo Midoku, turned up dead too. The hell was going on in that mansion? I don't know the answer to that yet. Will we find out soon? Thoughts run away from me, and before I know it, the sky's bright out. I really should get some sleep. Day passes since the events of the Midoku residence. I waste the day doing nothing until night arrives. Yesterday's events have completely drained me. Sasuke. Good morning, Kijima. Sorry I couldn't call before now. People from the agency have been haunting me like ghosts. So how's it going? Did you learn anything about Ami? Yeah, I know where she is, but I got no clue how to get there. I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, and didn't get telepathic powers yet. Could you try to explain it in more detail? I tell Hanzuki that Ami's been trapped in the realm of the dead. I include the events at the Midoku residence too. Realm of the dead. That's right up my alley, but unfortunately I don't know how to get there. Sorry, but you're gonna have to leave that up to a specialist. I got no idea either. Just gotta trust in Bond and Rosa. Waiting around is frustrating, though. Yeah, I know what you mean. Agency's watching me when I go out, and my family's watching me when I'm home. The only time I'm alone is when I'm in the bath or on the toilet. That's still going on, huh? I was one step short of a scandal, after all. Guess the agency covered it up, though. If I get a chance, I'll definitely get out. Really shouldn't be reckless. Not gonna stop me. Spirits are waiting out there for me, after all. Yeah, say whatever you want. By the way, Hamanome, he's still sleeping. Both his body and mind are working normally, but he still won't wake up. the coma is Kaguya's doing, then the doctors won't be able to do anything about it. Amano may wake up if I keep going after Kaguya. Just gotta trust that will happen. That's all I can do to help. Okay, I gotta go. They'll suspect me if I'm in the bathroom too long. What do you mean? Talk to you later, Kijima. Sometimes you just gotta take a while. You can't just rush things. Fuck. Azuki doesn't look like she's changed much. I only met her 3 weeks ago, but it seems like we've known each other for a lifetime. Wonder if I'll ever live a normal life again. Yawn. I guess hearing Hazuki's voice has relaxed me. Suddenly sleepy. Might actually be able to sleep now. May as well lie down. Let's go to bed. Turn in for the night? Nope. Knock comes from over my door. Okay, place your bets. I'm gonna say, despite there being no flute, that Kaguya is right there. I'm gonna look. Looks like no one's there. Alright. What was that? Open the door. Don't be a bitch. I don't feel anyone nearby. Was I imagining things? Maybe I'm tired. Does that only happen if you have your setting on, like, spook mode? Or does that happen naturally? Just regardless. Curious. Never find out, but I am curious. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. That's because I didn't get much sleep yesterday. I find myself dozing off. So I was wrong about it, who it was at the door. Oh well. At night, on my way home from the station, I hear the familiar sound of a flute. When I reach the underpass, the sound stops. Chilly breeze is blowing. Good evening, mister. So, we meet again. Kaguya is so happy. So happy. That's what she says, but her voice carries no emotion at all. You know, mister, I've gotten bored of Ami. What's that supposed to mean? All she ever says is that she wants to go home. And she's no good at word games or cat's cradle or playing jacks. No fun to play with. Even though her brother is super fun to play with. You little how dare ya! Keep playing with Kaguya. Forever and ever and ever. Damn it. I clench my fists in rage at how nonsensical and hopeless the situation is. My arms won't move an inch, almost like they've been paralyzed. I thought of the next game already. It's the Killer Peach game. If you don't play, you'll disappear too, mister. And Ami will never come back. Kaguya melts into the darkness. Damn it. I've got no time to waste. I need to figure out what the realm of the dead is and get Ami out of there. On my way home, I contact Bon and Rosa, tell them about the Killer Peach, and ask them to look into it. We agree to meet at the Black Rabbit tomorrow night. Starting tomorrow, I'll be investigating another spirit. Better get some rest. Rest I will get. Collapsing on the bed, I shut my eyes. Kaguya's new game has begun. Killer Peach. That's the next spirit I'm after. But I'm not just up against that spirit. In order to save Ami, I've got to do something about Kaguya, too. During the day, I decide to head to the library, even though that's not really my thing. In the middle of everybody trying to study, I look up the Killer Peach and the Realm of the Dead. All I get to show for my work is a headache. That's what I get for trying to do something I'm bad at. I arrive at the Black Rabbit a bit ahead of time. Doesn't look like all Natsume's around. Said she'd look into that book by Yakima Miroku that mentioned the Realm of the Dead, but had she figured something out? To zone out and watch TV until the meeting time. So today's guest is Love and Hero. They've got their big break after doing a collab with a drama, but they've blown up in a big way. Guess it's some music group program. Bunch of idols are dancing around, dressed in colorful outfits, unlike Momo's gothic clothes. Pigtail girl in the center stands out. Vocalist Ai Kashiwagi's put out a debut solo single that hit 1 million sales. She's truly a modern-day Cinderella. All eyes are watching her to see what she does next. It's fucking boring. Feel my eyes getting heavy and some yawns creeping up, but, so I quit watching. Casually glance around the bar I've now become so familiar with. Oh, that's right. I haven't looked over all Natsume's notes yet. Might have written something about the Killer Peach. Head to the bookshelves where her notes are kept. On the way, I noticed something on the top of the nearby desk. Well, this fucking sucks. This is Kaguya's. Is this mine, or is this Natsume's? Black postcard that Kaguya sends her victims. What's this postcard doing here? This better fucking be mine and not Natsume's. Did she pick it up? I have to make sure. Frantically call her. Hello? I just got to your... Oh, Natsume, listen to me. I found a black postcard on your desk. Where'd you find it? It was on the ground in front of the bar. Thought someone dropped it, so I picked it up just in case. Anyway, I need to tell you something, Akira. I figured it out, I know. Know what? You don't mean the Realm of the Dead? Yes, exactly. It's part of Miroku's Nagoshi no Gi. Nagoshi no Gi? The Realm of the Dead. If what it says in the book is true, Ami is inside the mirror. Mirror? Normally I'd say how ridiculous that sounds, but after what I saw and what I've been through, the distorted structure of the Miroku residence, Rosa once said that curses or grudges can affect time and space. Can't deny the existence of a world in a mirror after having experienced something similar. I'm gonna go save Ami, so please hurry and join. Huh? Oh, Natsume? Hey, what's going on? She's trying to tell me something, but I'm having trouble trying to make it out. All I hear is her groaning in pain. The call disconnects. Just before it ends, I think I hear a hard sound as if the phone fell to the floor. The hell's going on? Some bad shit, that's what. Something must have happened on Natsume, but where is she? Calm down, Akira Kijima. I'll figure it out if I think it through. Try to remember everything she just told me. She said she figured out where Ami and the Realm of the Dead are, and that's in the mirror. And to save Ami, she was trying to do something. Must have been close to by the mirror that she thinks Ami's been trapped in. Which means she's got to be at my apartment. Because that's where Ami disappeared. Once I've got an idea, I rush out of the bar. On Natsume. I dart through the crowd in front of the station and sprint toward the underpass. It shouldn't be that far away, and yet it feels like I'm running for miles. Lights on. Lights on in my apartment. Sure, I didn't lock the door, but I gave all Natsume a spare key. Is she inside? Probably not anymore. Slowly turn the doorknob, quietly opening the door. No. No way. Aunt Natsume collapsed on the kitchen floor. Hey, hang in there. Try shaking her, but there's no reply. She has a pulse, but her eyes are lifeless. Saliva dribbles from her half-open mouth. Damn it, what happened? Doesn't have any visible injuries. There are scratch marks on the floor, like she clawed at it with her fingernails. Must have been in a lot of pain before fainting. Voices. Instinctively touch my face and neck, but nothing's there. Then, where's it coming from? It can't be. Sorry, Aunt Natsume. Take off her clothes to confirm the terrible theory I've come up with. Well, shit. This is terrible. Her mouth's all over her body. Why does she... It's obvious. It's because she was trying to save Ami. Kept trying to find Ami, and she actually got close to the truth. Kavkia probably didn't like that, so she sent a black postcard and took her out. Damn it! She said Ami was in the mirror. Is Ami somewhere beyond here? How do I save her? What was Natsume trying to do? Are you there, Ami? Of course, there's no reply. The only thing reflected is that in the doll mirror is my own face as usual. Call an ambulance for Aunt Natsume. It arrives quickly and I get inside to ride along with her. A lot happened after that. I was asked a ton of questions at the hospital about, and Aunt Natsume's parents were notified. It was late and night, and I was now just getting home after finishing everything. I completely missed the meeting. Bon and Rosa are probably pissed at me. Well, fuck them. I forgot my cell phone at home, so I couldn't contact anyone. I've got to tell them what happened. Hey, Kijima. I hear a husky voice, and next thing I know, that lady Detective Owe appears. Sorry, but your apartment's off limits. Forensics team's working hard in there. Damn, what a pain. Where am I supposed to sleep? That's a good question. Well, bar's open. How about the bed at the police station? Why, you suspect me? Basically. Can't arrest you yet, but you're obviously a suspect. The victim was found collapsed in your apartment after all. Ami's case, the Kintoki case, and now your mom's case. There's way too much strange stuff going on around you for it to be a coincidence. So I want to hear what's going on straight from the horse's mouth. Kijima, would you come with me? Got yourselves a pretty cool customer, huh? I think you'll want to reconsider that attitude. I'll just arrest Kaworu Hazuki instead. What'd you say? I got proof that all of you broke into Yamato's shrine. Turns out there's a camera by the boat shack. Amanome tried to pull strings with the security camera to hide it, but pulled a few strings of my own and got it. Be no trouble at all to get a warrant. Apparently, Kaworu Hazuki is the idol Momo Kudasei. If this went public, it'd be a huge scandal. Well, it's your call, sport. What are you gonna do? Fine. Be a pain to find somewhere to sleep at this hour. I'll go with you. Hurry up and get going, I'm tired. Got a lot of nerve. Say the fucking same about you. We're gonna have a ball tonight, punk. Bitch. I get into Owe's nearby car and she hauls me down to the Shinza police station. Whole thing seems like Owe's been digging into me on her own. What's she thinking? Why's she doing this? I'll find out tomorrow whether I won or not. Spend the night in a cell. Feel like this is overkill for a minor like me, but she's worried I'll escape or destroy evidence. In other words, I got my bad habits to blame. I finish off a not half bad breakfast and wait for the questioning to begin, when suddenly it arrives. Well, fuck. Whisper comes from somewhere. It's time for a tale. Let's go right now. Let's go off to slay the ogres. Forward, keep going forward, crush all the villains. Time limit to my death has begun ticking down. Gotta get out of here before and start chasing down the killer Peach. Afternoon finally rolls around and Oace gets around to questioning me. Answer me. How long are you gonna stay quiet, huh? She asked my name and age, describe how I found Natsumi. All stuff she should know already, so I don't really feel like saying anything. You didn't bring me here to ask me basic junk like that. Get to what you want to ask already. I got stuff to do. Oh, you do you? Alright, punk. Get ready for the real questions. Well, shit. Got me on trespassing in Maruhashi's case. If I fill her in on everything, I'm just gonna end up stuck in here longer. If I want to get out of here and start making progress, I gotta choose my words carefully. Let's give her enough, but not the whole truth. Call everything I know about Oe and her personality. Lying or avoiding the question won't work on her. Also seems oddly interested in the cases I'm involved with. Just keep that in mind as I talk, and I better be sure not to piss her off. Alright, answer this. Do you have any clue as to why Natsumi Kijima collapsed? Probably overworked herself. Ooh, bad, but not completely bad. You're just spouting random gibberish. Oh, it yells at me. Alright, next question. You know I was investigating that case in Kintoki Town, right? Were you investigating that case too? I was looking into it. Good. I knew it. I don't think you killed Maruhashi, but you know something, don't ya? Oe looks at me over in fascination. You're hiding something important, huh, Kijima? I'm sure it wouldn't take all that much for me to bring all that into the light. I can easily extend your stay here if I feel like it. Either you fess up now or later, but you're not leaving until you come clean, got it? Bitch. I don't care. Good. I feel like telling her I'd break out would just piss her off. Oh, that's a pretty bold reply. Kinda like that attitude of yours. Oh, he smirks at me. We're getting nowhere. That's enough for today. Maybe I'll change your mind after you've been cooped up in that cell for a bit longer. Isn't this super illegal? I'll pick this back up in 2 days. This is super illegal. Crap, I can't wait that long. She's really gonna abandon me here for 2 days. The curse will kill me by then. Damn, is there anything I can do? Call a lawyer. Bad idea. I think strike a deal might be the best one. But fuck. That's right. Sure, I'll have one for you 2 days from now. Anyway, that's enough for today. Yeah, bad. Had to break out a few times, but the cops are watching me so closely that they don't let me get a chance. Exhausted, I just want to give up on this mess, all of it, everything. Lie down on the bed. Midnight passes before I realize that it comes. screams from the mouths pierce my brain. The tales reached happily ever after. Put them to the sword. Kill. Nothing I can do. Don't know what my end will be. Can only hope it'll be as painless as possible. Here we go, finally. Let's strike a deal. Why would I need to make a deal? I'll just squeeze the info out of you. That won't work, you know how stubborn I am. Besides, you can't question me if I'm dead. Dead? What are you trying to pull? Just saying, I'll be dead in a couple days. I've been cursed. The heck? You had me going there, but I ain't falling for that curse mumbo jumbo. Your mouth is saying one thing, but your eyes are deadly serious, Hoei. If you've really been looking at Ami and Kubitado, then you must have felt it. Some kind of supernatural presence. I'll make a deal with you. If you release me, I'll tell you everything you want to know about that world. But you gotta let me out now. Hey, Kijima. If you're lying, I swear, I'll never forgive you. I'll throw you in juvie, you hear? Yeah, I don't care about that. Hell yeah. The interrogation is over. Once that's done, I'm released from my cell. With the paperwork all sorted, I exit the police station and take a train to Kisoji. Summer sun shining even more brightly than usual. Now that I'm out of immediate danger, adrenaline wears off, and all the exhaustion hits me at once. Wonder how Anatsumi's doing. She's in stable condition, no immediate danger to her, so you don't gotta worry about that for now. Always been tagging along with me ever since I left the police station. Guess I should have expected that when I said I'd tell her everything I know, but I really don't feel comfortable having a police officer follow me everywhere. She's not conscious yet? Well, from what the docs told me, she's in a coma. Coma. Yeah. Gave her a full checkup, brain and body, but can't figure out why, apparently. Just like Amanome. Black postcard, no doubt in my mind that Kaoki's behind it all. You wanna go visit her? Nah, not right now. Got something I gotta do first. Right. Oh yeah, let me give you these back to you. Oe hands me my cell phone and bag. Hey, why'd you have these? Obviously I collected them from your house because they were evidence. Might not have logged them though. So she swiped them without a warrant. That's crime, isn't it? So was keeping me in a cell and interrogating me without, you know, anything? Like, for fucking real? Don't be so bitter, after all. It's better for you that I found him and not the other cops. They saw your contact history with Mitsuru Maruhashi and still be in lockup. You should be grateful I hid it. I'm gonna remain neutral. Well, good to see it doesn't bother you. Oh, it's apparently a pretty crooked cop. I'd rather be tailed by a crooked cop than some hard-headed by-the-book jerk, though. If I'm gonna fill her in on everything that's happened, I'll need to find someplace quiet. Take Oe to the Black Rabbit, because, you know, that's a place where the background is already drawn, and we need a background, and that's already available. Bon and Rosa, I get an earful of questions, but I just promise to fill them in the blanks later. When we get to the Black Rabbit, I explain everything to Oe as we wait for Bon and Rosa. Ami being kidnapped by some doll named Kakuya, Natsumi being cursed, the Udashima woman, Kubitado of Kintoki, the screaming author, all the spirits encounters. Everyone who helped me, Seiji, Namanome, Kawadu Hazuki, Mitsuru Maruhashi, Naomasa Bon, Rosa, Mulan. Thinking back on it all, a crazy amount of stuff has happened in just 3 weeks of time. It's a damn miracle I'm still alive. It's quite the tall tale. Can't say I believe all of it, but nothing contradicts any of the info I've got. Explains Ami's strange disappearance and to all the inhumane events at Kintoki. It fits too well to just be made up. Which means it's true, basically. Spirits, though, never would have thought weird stuff like that actually existed. Which might mean that Case was a spirit's doing then. 2. What case? Just then, the bell above the door sounds. Hey, Kijima. Amazed you're still walking around after eating that crap they fed you at the station. I'm sure it was a good life experience. Bond's putting you on a good show, but he was actually worried about you. He was reciting prayers and he hasn't even gambled once since yesterday. Now Masaban, the journalist, and Rosa Mulan, the so-called magician I see. I'm Oe, from the investigation division. Nice to meet you. From what Kijima said on the phone, sounds like you're interested in strange cases. Since when has your division handled stuff like that? Yeah, I'm sure that throws up some red flags. Once I tell you about the case, I'm sure it'll all make sense. It's like this. I'm sure you know Moon Tower, that building close to Shinza Station. Skyscraper lit up with a special design. Well, something weird's happening there. Started a month ago in the dead of night on one of the office floors in Moon Tower. This is just the account of an eyewitness. Let's call her Miss A for now. One day, Miss A suddenly had some work come up and she had to stay late to finish it. When she finally got done with the stuff that got dropped on her, it was midnight. Obviously, no one else was around at that time, or at least that's what Miss A thought as she walked down the supposedly deserted hallway. But then she heard the sound of someone typing in a neighboring office. Couldn't hear anything else, and sound of the keyboard echoed across the floor. Miss A felt bad for whoever it was and walked right on over to the door, but then she thought she heard a weird noise mixed in with the clacking of the keys. It sounded like bare feet walking on the floor. The odd noise started to bug her, so she listened closely. And it wasn't just her imagination, apparently. What's that noise? She asked herself as she peeked into the office. There she saw a guy sitting on a computer and a weird figure standing behind him. The face lit up by the glow of the monitor looked kind of like a monkey in the darkness. And it had a katana in its hand. It was dark, so she wasn't quite clear, but it seemed like the figure noticed her. She was so scared she couldn't make a sound, and the guy was so focused on his work that he didn't notice. The figure walked up to the man as Miss A watched, swung its katana, and slashed, quick as the flash. Next thing Miss A knew, monkey-faced figure was gone, and all that was left was the man's corpse. Up to today, 4 people have already been killed. It hasn't made it onto the news yet, but some people know about it. Sumi Group's been putting the clamps on, though. None of the details have gone out. Sumi Group. They built Moon Tower, so they're obviously suppressing the news outlets to protect their image. One of Sumi's affiliate companies has a ton of offices in that building. Crimes occurred in one of their offices. I'm more curious about the monkey-headed katana jerk than the victims. Got any more info on it? That's the weird part. A bunch of people have seen a figure holding a katana, but none of their statements about the face match up. Some say it was a monkey or a dog or even a pheasant. You don't say! A monkey, a dog, and a pheasant. That reminds me of the Momotaro fairy tale. I'm sure everyone else was thinking the same thing. That's why they gave the murderer the name Killer Peach. Hey, hold up. That's the name Kijima said on the phone the other day. Yeah, spirits, that's part of the next game. From what you said, these spirits are like the ghosts who attack humans, yeah. They're born from strong grudges or regrets held by dead people. So this Killer Peach is one of them? Yeah, probably. All the spirits I've encountered so far have been like that. Huh. Always face clouds over for a second. Seems we know where to go next, but New Moon Tower is protected by the top-of-the-line security system. It's gonna be tough to get inside that place with just my tools. If we're really gonna go to Moon Tower and work something out, we've been issued a guest card key as part of the ongoing investigation. I'll go back to headquarters and borrow it. Borrow it? Sure, whatever. After the 4th death, the floor where all the killings happened was locked down. so we won't have to worry about running into employees. They didn't tape it off until 4 people died? It's pretty shameful. But what is a corporation? They don't give a shit about the people. They care about the bottom line. That ain't the police's fault. It's all Sumi's. They refuse to let us intervene. Sounds like an evil corporation to me. In fact, I only convinced them to shut down the whole floor just recently, so there haven't been any more victims lately, but... Sounds like you're hiding something. What's up? Sumi's put pressure on us, so we haven't been able to investigate the scene at all. Keep going on about corporate secrets, and they won't let us cart off any company property. Fuck them! And pencils and erasers are company secrets. So you got frustrated at the situation and took things into your own hands, huh? I like your style. By the way, what about the other floors? I doubt the whole building is off limits. Since the first death, the businesses in Moon Tower have cracked down on all overtime work. They said they cut power to the offices, so there shouldn't be any employees around. It's almost considerate of them. Almost. Those cheapskates aren't being nice, they only did it after we chewed them out. They've technically agreed to cooperate, but it's really just an order from headquarters. Perfect. That's the power of the government for you. Don't underestimate the power of God. No, there's still one major problem. The place still has a security system with cameras and card key systems. Fear of God doesn't work on a machine. Man, the government's useless. We sneak into Moon Tower and just get reported immediately, there'll be no point. Oh, he's with us, but this investigation isn't official. If we're caught, we're done for. What are we gonna do? That's our only option. What are you going on about, old man? Hey, Kijima. Just leave it up to me, alright? Sounds good. That smile's kind of putting the pressure on me, but I'm a journalist, so I've got to back up my claims. Bon, what are you plotting? Can't say I'm comfortable with this. You just looking forward to it. Still got time before night falls. I'll settle everything by then. Smiles confidently and puffs out his chest. It's pretty big to begin with, so it actually has the intended effect. But I'm a little short on funds. Hey, Kijima, lend me... Fuck you. Again? You haven't paid me back my 5,000 yet. I'll gladly pay that back once my next manuscript payment comes in. Fork it over. Reluctantly hand him 30,000 yen. It's a cheap price to pay to get in the Moon Tower. Thanks. Alright, I'm out of here. I should make it just in time for the last race. Gotta be fucking kidding me. Hey, old man, what'd you just... Bond leaves without answering. Can we really trust him? Don't ask me. Seems the die's already been cast. They say believers will be saved, so maybe we should all just start praying. Though I must say that in this case our savior seems even more unreliable than usual. Anyways, sounds like we'll be heading to Moon Tower tonight. Let's split up for now. Gotta get back to headquarters anyway. No objections for me. Well, see you later tonight. Yeah, sure. Rosa and Owe exit the bar, leaving me all by myself. Can't go home even if I want to, because it's still treated as a crime scene, even if I did go back. So I have no idea how I'm supposed to get Ami out of the mirror. Maybe I'll find the answer if I can beat the Killer Peach and keep chasing after Kakuya. A few hours pass and it's now late at night, but Bon hasn't called yet. Damn it! Countless mouths surface and begin crudely laughing. It's almost the finale of the tale. One after the other, slay all the ogres, not missing one. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Wait, is it really just a single day we're doing this? We get it, and the next fucking day we have to deal with this shit. We don't know, we barely know anything about it. Chris is progressing faster than usual. Is this just Kakuya toying with me, or is there an actual reason for it? A storm of thoughts swirl around my head. It's really irritating not being able to do anything but stand around and wait. It's Bon. Keysmash, everything's ready on my end. Hurry to Shinza Station, get on that one spot where there's a good view of Moon Tower. I'll see you there. Bon doesn't even let me get a word in before spitting out his message and hanging up. Contact Oe and Rose, then rush out of the Black Rabbit and head home. Grab my motorcycle in my apartment and zip off to Sheen's station. Hey, Keysmash. My, that was fast. How'd the Moon Tower thing go? Hold your horses, kid. I'll explain once everyone's here. We wait for a while, then Rosa and Owe finally arrive. Bon, you gonna tell us what's going on yet? What exactly are you gonna do about Moon Tower security system? I'm sure you already know this, but after your little display at the bar, we will accept nothing less than total success. It's about time. Get a load of this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Suddenly, Moon Tower goes dark. Ugh, it worked. Honestly, I was a bit worried. What? You did that? Yep, that's right. One of the Sue Me Group security companies is in charge of Moon Tower, but I bribed the guy in charge. Lights going on out is his signal that everything's ready. What? Why didn't you have him call you? Why'd the signal be so obvious? Hey, now I paid 3 million yen for this. I'm blowing that kind of dough on a bribe. This is the least I could ask for. 3 million yen? Got an awful lot of money for someone who's always asking me for cash. Well, when I hit you up for money, I was totally broke. I had an investment opportunity, though. I got a hot tip for the last race today. It was a nice little 100-to-1 payout. I invested the 30,000 I got from you and turned it into 3 million. Seriously. You're insane. You blockhead. 100-to-1 odds. The hell? What was your plan if you lost? Contingency plans. Might have had to sell a kidney or something to cover the funds, but I had options. Besides, I knew that I'd win. Really? You knew? With odds like that? Oh, that's right, I remember now. He can never get ahead, but whenever he's down on to his last bet, he finds a way to win. You could say that the only reason he gambles is for the rush he gets out of those victories. Ugh, talk about pointless. Quit complaining, I won, didn't I? That's all that matters here, right? Come on, let's get moving. That bribe only bought us one night. Wait a second. The guy you bribed isn't gonna betray us, is he? I don't trust anyone whose loyalties can be bought. Shh. Why do you ever overthink everything? What do you want to do about it? Thankfully, we have the luxuries of numbers. Someone should go to the security room. Oh wait, where's the security room for that building? On the first floor of the basement, if I recall. Sumi offices are in the upper part, so they're actually pretty spaced out. I propose that we split into an office investigation team and a security room team. Well, not a team per se, we probably only need one person in security. The rest can investigate. Kijima and Oe should definitely be on the investigation team. I was actually going to propose the same, if given the option. Kijima because he's Kaku's target, and Oe because Oe knows a lot about Killer Peach. Putting it simply, either Bon or I will wait behind in the security room. You decide, Kijima. Who will I take with me? I'm going to take Bon with me. Gotcha, I'll help out. You're in charge of the security room, Rosa. Understood. Oh yeah, the guy I bribed told me. Cell phones won't work in the underground security room, so if you want to contact Rosa, use the telephone in the hallway. That should let you contact the security room. When we finish talking, we head to the darkened Moon Tower. When we get to the building, Oe uses her card key and gets us into the back entrance. There's no sign of anyone in the dark elevator hall. It's so quiet you could hear a pin drop. Alright, let me tell you the plan for the investigation. I want to search the work areas of the 4 victims first. They're all men and employees of Sue Me Group. Aside from that, they have nothing in common. Police investigation didn't really come up with anything useful. No match for a big corporation, huh? The victims have no previous offenses, so we can't just push forward with the investigation. But we can probably assume they were targeted by Killer Peach for a reason. At least, that's what I'm thinking. So you want us to look into the stuff that didn't come up during the police investigation. You got that special power, yeah? Bloodmetry, or whatever you call it. And besides, in cases like these, it's just way easier to search without the hassle of getting a warrant. That's really not something I want to hear a police detective saying. Honestly, you're worse than a criminal. But how are we supposed to investigate? I glanced at all the elevators. I have no idea which elevator to take. We've identified where the victim worked. 2 on the 22nd and 2 on the 33rd. 44th floor is the management, so I'd like to look around there too if we can. Oh wait, looks at the elevators on the left. Fortunately, the special elevator that goes to that floor has a new fingerprint system. Only registered personnel can use it, so let's save that one for later. Alright, guess we'll head up then. Well then, I'll go to the security room as we discussed. Bond, don't cause any trouble for Kijima. Rosa takes the elevator to the basement. Sick. Alright, time to save.